Okay then, I'm trying to contain my laughter in all seriousness. Let's talk about the two images that are in front of us. To the right hand side, we have everyone's hero, Dylan. And then to the left, we have a supermodel, Giselle. Now, I've covered and talked about Giselle in the past, and I know it always seems like I'm picking on Giselle, but Giselle is such a wonderful representation of what a man looks like. I thought I would have a laugh this morning. Now, have a look at the bone structure of this emaciated, mentally ill person, Dylan, to the right, and then compare it to the bone structure of Giselle. It's the exact same thing. What do the two have in common with each other? Well, they're both men, both trying desperately to be women. Now let's talk a little bit about Dylan, since this picture is in front of my face and I somewhat have to talk about it. I have to justify this video, don't I? Don't want to get accused of not saying too much or talking too much. Some of the comments I've read in the past. Or I speak too slow. Speed up the video. What we have in front of our eyes is Dylan, the government worker. That's all it is. Simply a government worker put in place to push the agenda, to further the cause. Spokesperson now for Budweiser beer. Woo, big backlash on that one, eh? Don't tell me that's not on purpose. Now, what's the agenda? This trans agenda is what needs to be pushed. Turning men into this image of androgyny. There's gonna be no sexes. After the reset, after the Great Reset, it's going to be androgynous abominations before our eyes. There's going to be no gender in the future. It's going to be this. Men dressed as women and women dressed as men. Now, furthermore, do you think for a split second that Budweiser gives a damn about losing money? Billions of dollars? Their beer is absolutely repulsive in the first place. It's practically horse piss. I think most people know this. Nobody drinks Budweiser because of its amazing flavor. They drink it because they want to get drunk and drunk fast, and it's the cheapest way to do it. It tastes like shit. You get the tranny on the cover, tranny on the can. It's to push the agenda, push the narrative. I think it's fairly well established, and you have these idiot right-wing lunatics that are just as bad as these left lunatics. Now let me make myself crystal clear. I don't believe in a right, and I don't believe in a left. I do believe that they're the exact same things, and you have these right-wing channels like this one in front of your eyes right now. This guy openly admits to playing with Lego in his 30s. That ought to tell you something.
I happen to be a collector of Lego. In fact, there's a Lego Ford Raptor right there. There's a Lego Nintendo. Why can't I do the mirror thing right there? I have the Bowser one over there. In this particular case, Legos target kids in their advertising. Now, it is enjoyed by adults. Heck, you'd have to be an adult to enjoy half of their stuff. I mean, when I was a kid, there's no way in heck I would ever dream of asking for a Lego set that cost $50. Now, I think that Bowser set was like $300, $400 or something like that. It's not uncommon to see Lego sets that are in $200, $300. Those aren't for kids.
It's called suspended childhood. This is all part of the exact same agenda, weakening humanity, in particular weakening men, turning them into a bunch of androgynous, transgender demons. It's the way of the future. This is what people like myself have been warning the normies against, is this agenda, the trans agenda. It's coming, and they're coming for your kids, and they want respect.
Let me tell you something about LGBTQ rights, about trans rights. This is only going in one direction. You will respect us. You can be upset. You can be angry. You can think it's unfair. You can feel like we're stealing something from you. But it's still only going in one direction. You will respect us.